worker scenario 8 for real. Okay. And, like I said, DLC is for several missions ahead. Looking that up could be a fun time. G Gundam is not in this game, but they are in... I think they're in the next game. I know they're in the third one, but I think they might be in the next game. I don't remember. But yeah, G Gundam's a good time, but you gotta kind of turn your brain off. And you gotta realize it's also kind of racist, because every Gundam is themed after a different country. So, yeah. Don't make me explain the Mexican Gundam. Hold on. Let me get a picture of it. G Gundam Mexico. If you're wondering why I'm sighing like that, oh hell. Darn it, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. If you're wondering why I sighed like that, I'm going to show you guys in just a second. This is why. Say hello to the Tequila Gundam. And you think that's bad? Say hello to this mess. Just so you know what you're getting into. So yeah. Just wanted to let you know what you're getting into. Okay, next mission. We're gonna start in just a second. This one is interesting and has a secret scenario requirement in it that we have to do something special for. So, yeah, gonna be interesting. Let's get... Oh yeah, change pilot. These are still the only people who can change pilots. It's not the windmill that spins. Yeah, it's the Gundam that spins and the windmill stays in place. Have you seen G Gundam before, Fluffernuff? Because you know what? It's funny, you almost are right. You're almost right. You're not really right, but it feels like you should be right. Alright. Heading on in. Next mission. Yamato Medical Bay. How's it looking, Doctor? Really, we're gambling with your life, you know, keeping on commanding in like that in that condition. I can't ignore my duties during a crisis. You say that as if this entire journey hasn't been one long crisis. That's why I have to keep on commanding. I haven't really watched a lot of anime giant robots or no. It sounds like you might have an idea of what G Gundam is like. Like, hold on. Hold on. There's one more thing I want to show. I know, I'm being dumb. I'm doing a bunch of stupid shit, but I really want to show this, because it's another scene from G Gundam. I have named this GIF Why I Love G Gundam. Do you want context to this image? Fuck you, I'm not providing context to this image. Whole show of G Gundam is a meme. Yes! It's Gundam Martial Arts Tournament. And it is fucking weird as it sounds. Probably weirder. So yeah. I just wanted to show that. I had to. Okay, okay. I'm being good. We're returning to actual game now. This is why I have to keep on commanding. That's enough of your sass. I understand what you're getting at, Commander, so officially I'll note this down as overwork. The Kamehameha hold up. Thank you. But from now on, you better listen to tell me what, when I tell you what to do. Your friend asked me to keep you alive. I can't do that if you ignore my orders. If it comes down to it, you might even need surgery. And even then, it might not be enough. I understand, Doctor. But I have to do what I have to make it. So does Yamato. I know, Commander. I know. Yamato Aircraft Squad Waiting Room. I knew it. The mobile units are Gundams. Yeah. It's kind of surprising, though, isn't it? That Gundams exist even in alternate worlds? Not only that, but the fact that the mobile suit category is so common, too. It's not just the name that matches up, either. I don't know how I know, but I do. Tobia, your mobile units are Gundams, too, aren't they? Well, I know that subject came up earlier, but I'm not sure. Setsuna means the significance of Gundams is the same as well. The what of Gundams? Gundams aren't just ordinary mobile suits. They feed off people's thoughts and can change the world with their overwhelming power. But changing the world shouldn't happen by force. It's why it's imperative that we progress beyond Gundams. Setsuna is really interesting person. In the show, he is obsessed with that fucking word. Gundam, 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 Gundam. It's if a Gundam fan wrote a new Gundam series, which makes sense since Gundam had been around for almost 15 years, I think, by the time his series came out, but I'm just making a rough estimate. I don't know off the top of my head. What's the matter? Oh, I was just thinking that your world sounds like it's seen its fair share of trouble, too. But Gundams play a huge part in war in our world, too. I hear Gundams were always central to battle, ever since the one-year war between the Earthnoids and Spacenoids. Don't tell me you're secretly a Gundam weeaboo, Kincaid. I forgot they translated it like that. That caught me off guard. I piloted a newly constructed Gundam around 91. You learn a few things. You're talking about the F-91 you piloted during the Cosmo-Babylonia Wars, right? Gundams still have a special status among mobile suits, even now. Yeah, some of the people I work with all call Gundams super robots. Really? Do you call Gundams the same thing in your world? No, in our world, those are a different type of mobile unit. I'd love to hear more about what world you came from. Unfortunately, that's going to have to wait. It's just about time for us to warp. We're going to have to jump a longer distance than usual if we hope to get away from the enemy. Everyone needs to be alert and standing by. Roger. Setsuna, Tieria, we'll talk later. And I needed to ask him something too. Let me guess, something about tactics? No, he and Akira were alone together during the line crossing celebrations. I wanted to ask about that. Why don't you just ask the Yamamoto? I tried. She keeps changing the subject on me and won't answer any of my questions. Tactical Officer and Ensign Yamamoto, huh? What a pairing. But you know, I saw Tactical Officer Kadai and the Operations Officer Mori flirting in the observation room. What? Is the Tactical Officer that much of a ladies' man? Dunno. But judging from his personality, I doubt he has any feelings toward either Ensign Yamamoto or Operations Officer Mori. Soji would be pretty jealous if we were to tell him later. You must be thinking we're being frivolous. It's not that. I was just thinking that this world and ours aren't that different after all. People live their lives the best way they can, no matter what world they happen to be in. We're fighting to save those people. I see. You're very much a Gundam yourself. Yeah! Like I said, he uses Gundam as a metaphor for fucking everything. I'll take that as a compliment. Yamato Bridge. Inputting destination coordinates. Galactic longitude 274.76 degrees. Galactic latitude minus 12.73 degrees. Distance is 63.7 parsecs. Confirm. Coordinate axis is fixed. Wave motion engine pressure rising. Engine pressure critical. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp. Warp! What is this? It feels different from usual. That's putting it lightly. Warp should be over in instance, but we're in the middle of this one. Situation report. The ship appears to be suspended in warp. I see. We're stuck in the 1 nanosecond it takes for the warp to happen. This has never happened before. Seeing as how this is the 3rd time I think we've done it. Fair. I mean, you're not wrong. You're also an idiot. What happened to Yamato? XO. Yes, sir. Mori, go check out the automatic navigation room. Roger. Yamato automatic navigation room. We finally get to see inside. Misaki? Misaki! Remember she wanted to come here to have some private time? Operations Officer Mori? I think I passed out. What happened? I'm not sure. When I came to, I was right here. And then after that, a woman came out from that room. You mean from the automatic navigation room? Ooh, the ghost of the automatic navigation room! We don't have time for that. It's Scenario 8, the Gamillan Messenger. Seems like we're out of warp. Where are we? Damage inspections, now. Radar and scanners unresponsive. It seems we can use the super space communications. Probably only inside the ship. They're resonating in this space, so we can't reach the outside. Spoopy! Commander, it appears we've fallen into some sort of dimensional rift. A place where dimensions intersect. In other words, a dimensional rift. Yes, Commander, I just said that. Warning. Multiple unidentified objects ahead. Oh, that's a bad sign. Those are all ship remains. That's a very bad sign. It looks like a graveyard. That's a triple bad sign. They were probably unable to get out of here and ended up drifting along like this for eternity. The Cosmic Sargasso Sea, huh? Operations Officer Mori returning. How's the automatic navigation room? I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Except for a person that's not supposed to be there claiming to have seen a ghost. I see. Gamilla's ship at 11 o'clock. Identified as L-Class cruiser. The ship isn't wrecked. It's still alive. There's like 5 red flags in the last conversation, Fluffernuff. The Gamillan ship is on alert. There's only one ship. Should we attack? We have the firepower advantage. If 2 lions mired in a bog fight each other, the only thing that'll happen is both will sink. I'm certain they know that too. Commander, the enemy ship is attempting to contact us. They're sending over a messenger. So that is the Gamillan messenger. It's a trap. It has to be a trap. The Gamillans claim they know a way to escape this place. For the future reference, anytime Nanbu suggests something or makes a prediction, assume it's wrong. But if that's true, why haven't they escaped yet? That's something we need to know. And we will know soon enough. We're receiving a messenger. Model hangar. The Gamillan's disembarking. From here, he looks almost like an Earthling. What are you saying? Those things tried to destroy Earthlings. They must really look more like monsters. The real monsters were humans all along. Thank you for your wonderfully thoughtful message, Nanbu. Please go kill yourself. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. What I should say is go lock yourself in the brig! The brig! I don't know why I said the other thing. I'm dumb. What's wrong, Setsuna? It's best to discard unnecessary prejudice. What would a newcomer like you know? They're the ones who tried to blow up Earth. That's enough. He's taking off his helmet. Oh no! She's hot! I have no wish to fight here. What? No way. She's human. And she's a woman? But her skin is blue. Oh yeah. The real monsters are the Nampoos we met along the way. Yeah, as if humankind has had any problem with people who have different skin color before. So that's another species, a completely different civilization. Can you speak Earth Common? I can translate your language. More importantly, I'd like confirmation of something. Is this a Terran ship? Terran? One called Yamato, I believe. I am Ensign Milda Dietz of the Galaxy Region 707th Aircraft Wing. I'm the ship's tactical officer, Susumu Kudai. Those of you, there are those like you without blue skin within the Great Gamillan Empire. There are inferior races from systems we have annexed or planets you have colonized. They're second-class Gamillans. You stand down, Ensign Yamamoto. Again. Glass houses! Ensign Dietz, you're here to negotiate? And you? Why should I trust someone who brings a gun to meet with a messenger? Because you've been making yourself feel so welcome so far. Well, Terrans do enjoy bloodshed so much that they'd attack without so much as a formal declaration of war. You were the ones who started this war. My family has held important positions in the military for generations. I swear on honor I speak true. What is with her? What is it, Shima? She's lying. The Gamillans were the ones who attacked first. My father died in that attack. Lower your weapon, Yamamoto. But, that's an order. Yes, sir. Ensign Dietz, I'll hand my weapon over to you. What? I want to hear your proposal. Very well. Yamamoto Aircraft Squad waiting room. They've sure been talking for a long time. That's just what Gamillans do. They have to make sure their lies are all airtight so they can trick us. I don't think she would do something like that. You've been on her side ever since she landed in the hangar, Setsuna. Is it because she's so cute? It's just my intuition. Ooh, innovator powers. Well, you are an outsider after all. You wouldn't understand them. I suppose not. Give them a break, Captain. Setsuna and Ryoma don't know the circumstance. They may be seeing it objectively. Though I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her. We're in space. You throw somebody, they go a far ways. Does hatred so blind you? That's enough, Setsuna. The Gamillans are our enemy. They killed our friends, our families. Hatred cannot be allowed to blind us. This is war. Soldiers don't have the luxury of holding personal grudges. My head understands that, but not my heart. Chitose. Hey, Kisaragi. Please excuse me, Captain. I'm gonna go cool off in the hangar. I hope Kisaragi is okay. Probably best we leave her be for now. But, no need to worry. This is something she needs to work out on her own. But it was my insensitivity that hurt her. Setsuna, do you know what new types are? No. They're kind of like a legend in our world. They're people who can understand each other without uttering a single word. At first, they were considered to be next step in human evolution. Now they're seen as a fairy tale. Communication without misunderstandings, huh? The quantum brainwaves I felt were Tobio's. That means he must be one of them. We have something similar in our world. We call them innovators. Innovators, huh? As in revolutionaries or something, right? Setsuna is the world's first innovator. I knew it. But perhaps I'm not qualified for such a distinction. Setsuna. Basically, their version of new types, as they've made it clear, since they can communicate. Hey, Chitose. It's Soji! Hey, it's been a long time since we've taken it easy. It's Murakamo. Don't you think it's rude to open the hatch without even knocking first? Sorry, but it's kind of an emergency. What is it? It's about the messenger. Huh? Akira and I were on guard duty while the tactical officer was talking with her. But now they're done talking, and for the moment, she's going to be stationed on the Yamato. What does that have to do with me? Well, I told him that it would probably be better to have you and Akira guarding her instead of me. It's not like you to give up an opportunity to be close to such a beautiful woman, even if she is Gamillan. I don't see any beautiful woman when I look at her. I only see the enemy I hate. I'm sorry. To be honest, Akira kind of scares me. So I figured since the two of you are so close, it'd be better for everyone if you partnered up instead. But it'll be a good chance for you two of you to, talk. I suppose I'll do it. That's a relief. I couldn't stand being there much longer. Mr. Murakamo, you didn't suggest me because you heard all that in the waiting room, did you? What are you talking about? Anyway, I'll wait for you in reception in 10. I have to go report to Tactical Officer first. Thanks, Toji. I have a question regarding your recent behavior. I knew it! You were listening! I guess I shouldn't be surprised, since this is your space and all. Inquiry. Do you have fond feelings towards Ensign Soji Murakamo? What? Please reply. Please reply quickly. Well, I suppose I do, but more like a big brother, not like anything else. A big brother? But really, I'm the one who's the big sister. Well, then I'm gonna go. Don't tell Ensign Murakamo about this, okay? Big sister? The wave motion gun? I see. It's possible in theory. The wave motion gun generates a powerful dimensional wave motion along its line of fire. Our calculations show if we aim it at the rift's phase horizon, the interfering wave should open and exit. But how did we know about the wave motion gun? We must have seen using it back on Jalise 581. Firing wave motion gun will deplete most of our remaining energy. That would make the Yamato totally vulnerable. Ensign Melda Dietz has said that the Gamillan ship will tow the Yamato to safety. They need a weapon to create an exit, and we need a way to get out once the exit is open. Neither of us can escape if we don't cooperate. We can't trust them, but if we fire the wave motion gun, they escape without bringing us with them. There are people claiming that we're the ones responsible for this war, after all. Our situation is worsening, even as we speak. Exactly. We can't put off this decision. What should we do? Is there anything we can do? There is. We can trust the Gamillans. Message from the Yamato. They've accepted our proposal. I see. It seems second-class Gamillan ship chance for glory has come at last, Commander Lang. Do not mistake our intentions, Lieutenant Nelge. Yamato, this is Wells Lang, Commander of the EX-178. This is Juzo Okita, Commander of the Yamato. We thank you for your proposal, Commander Lang. We have been trapped here just like you, unable to escape. We thank you as well for agreeing to our plan. I shouldn't be surprised the second-class citizens are friendly with an inferior species. Ensign Dietz will remain aboard your ship to serve as a point of contact. We hope you take that as a sign of our goodwill. You mean she's our hostage? But we will be enemies once more once we leave. Understood. I look forward to exchanging fire with you. Transmission over. Won't be enough energy for our main cannon. I know. This is a promise between men. The Gamillan ship is approaching. Towing beams incoming. Signal Gamillan ship to move from the line of fire. Yes, sir. Signaling. Gamillan ship has cleared the line of fire. All right, then.
Kokaicho, 総監を戦術長に回せ。総監、戦術長に回します。以上で全閉鎖。補正注入機作動。安全装置解除。
Yes, we have to watch this animation every time it happens. You don't understand. He has a gun.
昇進、誤差修正、プラス2度。対ショック、対先行防御。電影クロスゲージ、0度20。昇進固定。発射まで。3、2、1。波動砲。発射。波動砲。
Pew! Exit created. Now Yamato has no power to move on her own. The ship will now tow the Yamato from this area. That's it. Almost there. Commander, do you intend to tow the Yamato behind us indefinitely? You are an outsider here, Guard Lieutenant. I'm the one who commanded these tactics. Unidentified craft approaching from all directions. What? Those don't look like something we've seen before. That's not Gamillan. More aliens? The towing beams have disconnected. No. Lieutenant Nelge. My subordinates have already taken control of the ship. I'm the one in command now. have the Kanaka gun. No. I'll report this treason upon your return. This is no treason. You're the traitor here, Commander. These are enemies to Gamillan. To His Excellency. The Gamillan ship is withdrawing from this area. Unidentified craft are commencing attack. And they're not even issuing a declaration of war. Commander, we only have enough energy remaining to maintain basic functions. We can't use our weapons or the wave motion barrier. Ihara, relay a message to unidentified craft that we are not hostile. I can't. They're blocking any transmissions we try to send. No, we're done for. Could I scramble the mobile units? Take care of these new enemies. Roger. Where's Chitose? Captain Kato gave her other orders. It'll be hard without her, but it's too dangerous for her to fight the way she is now. And we'll just have to be enough. We can cover for her and the Yamato. Everyone, the Yamato can't move or even return fire right now. The mobile units will intercept any enemy that draws near. We must defend our ship. Yes, sir. Seems like your intuition misled you, Setsuna. I can't believe it. They would abandon their messenger. She may have been meant to distract us from their trap. We don't have any time to think about her right now. Right, we gotta give it our all or else we're finished. SR point, clear the map without Yamato taking any damage. They get close enough to fire on the Yamato, no SR point. It cannot fire back right now. These are Earlyaburs. They only have 5 movement, but they have a post-movement 4 range attack. So we need to get in their way real quick. 2 turns and they can get within a Yamato, I believe. But if you click on Yamato, can't move, can only do EX orders or EX actions or spirit stuff. That's it. So, let's start getting our team in there. It's gonna keep defaulting to him first. We also need to watch out for all these guys on the side. So, since we have Speedy McSpeederson over here, I'm gonna get him started on softening them up. It was quite an interesting experience, but there's nothing further to be learned here. More than investigating these unidentified robots, getting out of here takes priority. Yikes. Yeah, these things have decent laser cannons, so we need to be careful. Alright, so one of the closest units to us is here. So let's get right in front of its face and hit it with this. Getting old and dying in a place like this would be the absolute worst. We're getting out of here no matter what. If you're gonna get in our way, you better prepare yourself. Oh man, tanky boys, yeah! They can take a hit. So now that more folks are here, I know I showed this off earlier, but I'm going to switch to another scene real fast, right after that's done. So I showed this off earlier. This is the new overlay I'm going to use. I'm not probably going to start using it right away. I just wanted to bring it up real fast to show some folks who are here now. I showed it at the beginning of the stream. This is probably how it's similar to how it's going to look. This is just a free overlay that someone made that they let other folks use for free. I've edited a little bit to add my social media stuff at the bottom. So yeah, just wanted to show that off. I might be starting to use that, but might not for a bit. There's a lot of empty space in the bottom left for like when I eventually get my VTuber avatar. So, Excel. We now have that. Excel is a spirit ability that everybody loves because it gives you way more movement. But you have to, of course, spend SP to do it. I can see the solar system. We're almost out of this mess. No way are we losing when we've come this far. We're going to survive. Yeah, these weird things we're fighting are just collecting data on us right now. Weird. Wonder what that's about. The more these things fight, the better they get. But they're acting like cold killers, not hot-blooded murderers. They must be controlled by AI, not pilots. I'm not losing to something like that. Cold blood versus hot blood. Alright, Mazinger! I'm not gonna rot out here forever. If the worst comes to pass, I'll have to take Ryoma and get out of here myself. Something he said several times at this point. So, this isn't really... You know what? Actually, never mind. I don't want to spoil anything. I was going to give a sort of spoiler on these enemy units, but... Nah! You guys will get the idea later. Do you have Excel? Don't. I need someone to support the Huckvine all the way over here on his own. So let's move Set to that way. Okay. So the idea is, even though these units are moving forward, I'm hoping they attack us on the way to the to Yamato. These attacks are nearly perfect. What a pain in the neck. That means that these crafts are unmanned, and the ones controlling them have to be around here somewhere. Alright, Kincaid! Alright, Tobia. Have some fun with the bees on that. Oh right, Leap Slasher has a minimum range. Yep. Then this is gonna be the best attack.
僕ならこんな見えすいた攻撃はしない。僕という変数が決まれば勝利という牌が出る。
That's ominous. Data transfer complete. Oh yeah, we get to see Tetsuya breathe on somebody. Menacingly. $32 damage. Oh, hey, Fluffer enough. That's fine, dude. If you need to go rest up or what have you, it's fine. Thanks for coming. I know it's an early stream compared to my normal time. Love your YouTube stuff. Thank you, Killon. I'm glad you checked out my YouTube stuff. Because of other issues. Yeah, I mean, stuff happens. I'm glad you like my YouTube stuff. I'm planning on upping the quality and making stuff better. I need to get a new mic stand, though. This one, it's not long enough. So the mic is right next to my monitors right now, so it sounds worse because the echo from the monitors. I need to get the mic way closer to my face. What's happening out there? Don't act like you don't know. This is all because you betrayed us. It must be a misunderstanding. Commander Lang would never do something like this. I should be watching YouTube stuff. I mean, there's a lot of it. So, but it should all be split up into... It should still all be split up into nice, easy to watch playlists if you want to watch certain series. I make sure that the playlists are still always up to date. Ogre Battle is really good. I loved Ogre Battle. Your Tactics Ogre stuff again a month or so ago. Yeah, Ogre Battle is the only thing that consistently has gotten views over the years. Because nobody has done Let's Plays of Ogre Battle 64. It's so rare. So, it's the super niche game, but I'm the only place to find it for most people. We Gamillans are an honorable race. We would never stink to your level of cowardice. Be quiet. My dad, my mom, you, they all died when you attacked. You? My little sister. She wasn't even 10 years old. My family weren't the only ones who died. So many Earthlings, innocent people who had nothing to do with the fighting, lost their lives. If Earth hadn't attacked us first, none of that. Shut up. That's the sound of a gun! I mean, if I had a way to better emulate, or I somehow had a way to physically play a copy of Ogre Battle 64, I would do a high chaos run. I don't care how long that game fucking takes, because I could stream it, and that would be a lot easier than the YouTube stuff. But emulation for Ogre Battle is notoriously awful, and I don't want to do an entire series with it looking that bad. You are our enemy. You killed my brother. Akira, now that you've broken your promise, I have no obligation to keep you alive. So what are you waiting for? Shoot me if I'm your enemy. You don't have to tell me twice. You're not gonna do it. What? Like in this game? I'm so glad, because like, okay, I got into this game series because one of the people I watched stream did import gaming of this series. He plays a lot of the games that are in pure Japanese, that didn't ever get English translations, with fan translations. So he will translate, and he speaks some Japanese. So he translates stuff live for those games. And then this series started coming out in a way that was much easier to import. with full English translations. So he played them too, and he streamed them all. But if I can get more people to know about this game series, I'm happy. Because I want to take all the stuff he taught me and keep applying to this and keep going forward and just get more people to know about this series, because it deserves English releases, but I'm getting it released in America specifically is really hard, because all these series have different owners, and you have to get licensing from all of the series owners to officially get it in the US. You're a fighter pilot, right? There's another way to settle this. Akira? The ship can't last for much longer like this, can it? Hey, what is it? You think it must be some sort of mistake that your Gamillan ship abandoned us, right? On my honor, I believe in Commander Lang's innocence. And I want you to prove it. Commander, Ensign Dietz is in the hangar. She wants permission to sortie. Who set her free? She's saying she wants to protect the honor of Gamillans by fighting these new enemies. She's just going to run back to her ship. Permission granted. But sir, I'm sure she means to betray the Yamato again. I said permission granted. Yes, sir. Dietz, take off. Thank you, Yamato. That's the Gamillan messenger's fighter. What's going on, Shidose? Why are you letting her escape? That's not what I'm doing. This is Ensign Melda Dietz of the Galaxy Region 707th Aircraft Wing. I'll cover you. Now's the perfect time to shoot me if you don't trust me. Setsuna. Yeah. There you go. If she has anything remotely suspicious, I'll shoot her down. Alrighty then. You're responsible for keeping her out of trouble. Got it. But I don't think I need to worry about if she's willing to take her bluff this far. I don't believe she's lying. You trust me? It's too early to say. All depends on what you do now. I do not intend to die until I know the truth. I'm sorry, Akira. I totally disregarded your feelings so I could have some resolution. But I don't want to watch you shoot her. Chitose. We have a special secret mission now. We need her to get a kill. So we're going to be doing our best to make sure that happens. So Melda Dietz has to get a kill in her, honestly, pretty dinky ship. It ain't great. It's about as strong as the Cosmo Zero. So it can dodge an attack, sure. But it ain't blowing much shit up unless you plan for it. They like to do this in the Super Robot War series. I don't know if this was actually, if any of this was part of the main series, or if she stuck around. But they like to add special secrets that are like, yo, this character got done wrong by the original show, so we're going to add a secret where they get to survive, and so you can still use them as a unit. Or, this unit probably would be on the enemy side, but because of the way the stakes work in Super Robot Wars, it doesn't make sense for them to still be an enemy, so they get to join your team, kind of thing. They like to do that a lot. Especially with some of their favorite villains in the series. Or I should say antagonists, at the very least. As we'll see later. Alright, so we just have to keep on surviving. They like attacking the Crossbone Gundam. Original generation. Yeah, the OG games. Those secrets are rough. One of the newest games, the Moon Dwellers one, apparently there's a mission where one of your main units cannot move, sort of like this, but they have to get like 5 kills or something ridiculous. So you have to lure units to them, basically. It's something weird. I might be remembering it wrong. I have to look up the secrets, but I've never gotten that far. He gets so close to killing them. So close. Alright. Okay, so this is Melda Dietz in the Szwark. As you can see, you actually do get her because I have a decent kill count with her. She actually has some decent skills. Potential 5, support attack, instinct, ignore size, and dash. And her movement gets increased by 2, and final evasion by 30. Notice how she has almost the exact same skills as our friend in the Cosmo Zero. Yep. Oh look! The exact same 2 attacks. Yeah, the Cosmo Zero was preparing you for this unit. To teach you how to use it, basically. But look how far she can go! This is before she uses Excel. She is real speedy. I'm gonna give her 0 in, just to be sure. Lots of movement. Yeah, and she can get way faster. I can't believe Commander Lang would ever do something so devious. Something must have happened to on EX-187. But what? I can't die until I find out. And I will protect the honor of the Gamillas. Look at that dinky little attack! You can tell why I'm not super thrilled about this unit. But we got her the kill, which was the secret. So we don't technically care about her anymore. So now we just have to make sure she stays alive. Warning, enemy strength and cooperative tactics are of high caliber. Even I can see how strong they are. 9-9, you owe me big time for asking me something so embarrassing. Understood, I will support you with my full strength. You do get it. Wouldn't expect anything less from my partner. Let's go, I can't die yet. I have to make sure that Gamillan woman fights for us like she promised. Okie dokie! Time for more robo-murder. I love how far this attack can go if you give him the right stuff. He's artillery, basically. We're gonna get a unit later that even blows this guy's artillery out of the water, though. In other words, it's gonna try and run. It's not gonna actually run, it's just amusing that it says it that way. Okay. Yeah, let's get a Kaito Ragoken. All I have to say about artillery. Yeah, those fucking siege tomes. Stuff like that is why I quit playing Three Houses, actually. Because I'm too stubborn to lower the difficulty, and I'm on a mission that's like all siege tomes. And I'm just like, the fuck?
ダメージなんて受けないのが一番いい。
Okie dokie. File cleared and walked away, yeah. I still need to play through multiple houses in that game. I love Fire Emblem games and I should finish it, but for some reason I lost the motivation. Maybe I can stream it. Maybe that'll rebuild the motivation again. Time to pull out the knee sword. You think I'm joking? No, it's a sword that comes out of his knee. Knee sword, see? Alright, let's show off something that's nice. How about 7-sword combination? Why are you attacking? Why aren't you responding to our messages? Space is more violent than I could ever have imagined. It's a pretty fucking cool attack, let's be honest. You already know you have a 0% chance to hit. And here's Tyria, way in the back with nothing to do. Oh no, they're gonna try and hit Svark. Let's see how much luck they have with that, shall we? So that guy I told you about, who I learned all about these games from, their term for a unit like this, that's a plane, instead of a boat, instead of an actual, like, humanoid robot, is plane friend! Look at the plane friend, isn't that cute? Exactly. I need more than a beam rifle? Yes, Kincaid. between Instinct and his Innovator ability, combined with his Ace bonus, basically Setsuna doesn't get once he has enough focus. You just can't hit him. So he's a good unit. Because any unit that's dodgy enough to not get hit is going to be real strong. If they can't lose. But, and you can get his damage pretty damn high. So, like, strictly speaking, Setsuna, great unit, should keep him around as one of your main units whenever you can. But Tierra is like, you only use him because they make you. Otherwise, just put him away somewhere, him and his dumb hat. But you also have to keep in mind, this is a game where characters upgrade later. Either the character upgrades or the mech upgrades or something. No, oh, please don't fight. You're going to die. Oh, let's see right here. I mean, the Zeta games, the Z series, which is a quadrilogy series, you don't do units like this. It's not one unit fights. It's you fight as a squad. In one of the games, you have a squad of 3 units. In another squad, you have a squad of 2 units. The newest OG game uses squads of 2 units as well. So you're not really. So when you have playing friends in those games, they are protected. They don't get hit very often. So they can do support style stuff with your main unit in that squad. So they're more useful in those games. But this trilogy, the VXT trilogy, you don't do squads at all. So I like the squad combat relatively more, even though it is significantly more complicated to get used to, because it gives you the option to play with way more units, because you're still sorting like 16 squads. So instead of 16 people, you get 32. And secondly, it gives the units that aren't overpowered time to shine. Like, if this was a squad-based game, I would have a much better opinion of Tierra, because then I'd have room for him, and he's probably one of the better units to have as a backup kind of thing. So, let me see. Who needs... Setsuna needs experience. Tierra needs experience. Okay, so it's our 2 newest folks. I don't need to go to that hard on you. So let's go this way. Yeah, compared to the newest OG game, this series, the VXT series, is very simplified. There's a lot more going on mechanically with the VXT series. Can you Transam? Yeah, okay, let's see his Transam. If this place is a wall between worlds, then there might be some way for us to go home. We have to survive this first. Couldn't cut it, so yeah, and that's still a problem with the newest games, the VXT series especially, because they only let you deploy so much. But like, I'm watching that person I mentioned. He's replaying the Z series, which is the biggest series in the game. In their series, it's the biggest. It's quadrilogy, like I said, and it's directly connected. VXT is not directly connected. They're just a trilogy because they're all the same console generation, and they all were English translated, and they're all the same style of mechanics. The Z series changes up mechanics, but it's all the same story as it goes through. It's a continuation. And, oopsies. I hope you guys didn't hear the volume go down. There we go. But, God, what was I gonna say? Yeah. that in the Z series, he's like nearing the end of Z1, and he's still deploying every single unit, almost every single map. Confirmed destruction of all unidentified craft. What the heck were those things? Seems like they were unmanned craft, but they must belong to some civilization lurking around here somewhere. Report on the dimensional horizon. The opening is still there. Mobile units will have to tow us in now. Unidentified craft at 2 o'clock. So we missed some? What? What is that? The Gamillan ship is helping us. Commander Lang? I must apologize, Commander Okita. We take full responsibility for what happened. I do not expect you to forgive me, but I am truly sorry. It is what it is. I'm sure there's a reason for it. But you came back for us. That in itself speaks volumes. Your magnanimity is appreciated. You fool! You are benefiting the enemy. You will be punished for betraying the peaceful troops we had allied with in time of crisis. You and your subordinates will all be detained. I am the guard lieutenant. Striking at me is tantamount to treason. I intend to explain everything that has happened to His Excellency myself. You! Now this ship will begin towing the Yamato. So yeah, this series, this show that the Yamato's from, it's got some nuance to it. You don't see them strictly as evil invaders who are doing evil things evilly. There's nuance and like human personalities, for lack of a better word. Towing beams incoming. Alright, mobile units return to the ship. Roger, mobile units head back. Ensign Dietz, are you going to play the messenger till the very end? So there are trustworthy Gamillans. We're leaving this place together with the Yamato. Advance towards the exit. Ugh. Send in Mermaid Man. I didn't realize I was making a reference to that until you mentioned it. Nice job out there, Chitose. Here, have a drink on me. Thank you, Ensign Murakamo. Hey, it finally happened. No, it was just a slip of the tongue. A slip of the tongue? I just mean that we finally got back to normal space. You cheat! You con! Have you no shame at all? You seem to have made up your mind about something. Yeah, I did. That woman wasn't lying when she said she'd fight to protect her honor and to protect those she believes in. It doesn't change the fact that Gamillans are our enemy, but it makes me want to believe that she and her shipmates have some humanity. There's some truth in the old saying, hate the sin, not the sinner. I still can't quite separate sinner from sin, but I'd like to try living my life like that. We still shouldn't have let our guard down. Are we still not in the woods yet? The commander's on edge too, so let's stay on alert in case we have to deploy for battle again. You can't be serious. Don't worry about it. At least we can't be headed anywhere as awful as that gloomy place. Towing beams released. We have returned to normal space. We did it! We made it out. Yeah, we did. We're saved. Officer Ensign Dietz to return. Order Ensign Dietz to return. Yes, sir. Yamato, huh? What a magnificent enemy. Friendly ship, Genshu Tam, out. What? Uh-oh! SpaghettiOs! A Gamilla's fleet is warping out, so it was a trap after all. Lieutenant Nelj, you notified Rear Admiral Goer? The Yamato is finished. What despicable behavior. Rear Admiral Goer, Admiral Dietz's daughter, is with the Terran ship. Oh, so she wasn't just some loser ensign. What? The EX-178 will not move from the line of fire. I don't care. Fire! This chance is too rare to let pass me by. If I can't make up for Schultz's blunder here, my position will be in jeopardy. Enemy fleet is bombarding us. Impossible. I'm the one who called you here. Why? Yamato, I am sorry. No! The EX-178! Turn the ship around. We are withdrawing. We're running? Yes. Deploy the units. After them. Those are Jupiter people. It's the Jupiter Empire. They were working with that fleet. Hurry, Shima. We don't have long. Uh-oh! Unidentified craft warping out. Not now. Commander, we were too late. What's happening? It's a huge dimensional quake. A dimensional rift is forming at the epicenter. Retreat! Jump out of here now! It's too unstable! Everyone brace yourself for the aftershocks. Whoa! That was dramatic! So just to confirm, you know, see Deet's here, or her ship. So we can't do anything, they haven't officially joined our crew. Just as an FYI. So we don't need to be doing that, we don't need to be doing that, we don't need power parts. Coming down! Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, take a short break on the stream. You folks on YouTube, and if you're watching this on the VOD, you won't notice anything, so I'm just gonna cut this out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, get up, stretch, take a break, get bathroom, that sort of thing, get a drink. We'll be back for maybe the final mission today. Depends on how fast. I want to be out of here. I want to stop by around 5-ish my time. So we still have an hour and a half. We could probably fit in 2 missions if we're quick. So I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes. So you folks do what you need to do to get comfy. And I will be back. Oopsies. Marker and scenario. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully I'll still be around fluff enough. If not, as always, VOD and YouTube. Okay, so be back.